Hello everybody, Rusted Ground here, and welcome to Life is Strange. This is a game that has been recommended to me by some of you, but also by some of my very close friends. It apparently has a very good story, and even though at the beginning when I first saw it, it looked a little bit, I don't know, strange to me and teenagery, and I didn't think it was quite my style. Because of the recommendations and because of what I've read about the game, I said I'd give it a try. And this was one of my, one of the top 3 indie type games that I wanted to try. My top 2 being Brothers: A Tale of Two Sons and Valiant Hearts, which, as you have seen, they are already on the channel. So this was my third pick that I wanted to play. I also have other indie type games. I don't know if Life is Strange can be called an indie game because it's published by Square Enix, who is like quite a big studio or quite a big developer. So anyway, I'll call it an indie type game, even if it's not. And if it's not, my mistake, and I apologize for that. So Life is Strange basically is like an episodic story game. The official description of it that I found on Wikipedia is that Life is Strange is an episodic graphic adventure game. As you can see, the graphics are cute. I don't know if I can say that they're good or bad, or they're cute. They're interesting. I need to start the game to see exactly how the graphics are. And the story of the game is that the player controls this character, a girl named Maxine Caulfield, who is a photography student and who has an ability to rewind time, thus generating a butterfly effect. That was very interesting. When I read that, it was very interesting to hear, because the game gives you choices that you have to make, and then you can rewind time and change those choices based on the outcome that you've already seen that happens. So it sounded quite interesting. So without further ado, I'm going to press any button here, and as you can see, I haven't really played this game at all. So let's start a new game and see how this goes, right? New game. Life is Strange is a story-based game that features player choice. The consequences of all your in-game actions and decisions will impact the past, present, and future. Choose wisely. Like I said, you have the power to rewind time. I'm very curious to see how that's going to work.
Wait, there's the lighthouse. I'll be safe if I can make it there. I hope. Please let me make it there.
Let's go. Let's see if we can make it there. So this is Maxine. Going to take the marked road here, so to say. What is this now? Holy crap, check that out. That's like a typhoon. What is this now? Max and Chloe, best friends. Pirates, okay, best friends pirates. I didn't understand what it read there. This looks very bad. This looks like whoa, whoa, whoa.
Holy shit.
Yeah, tell me about it. Oh my god.
Whoa. That was so surreal.
Famously called film Little Pieces of Time. But he could be talking about photography, as he likely was.
Okay, I'm in class. Everything's cool. I am okay.
From light to
What is
shadow.
that? Was that a dream
From
or what?
color to chiaroscuro. Now, can you give me an example of a photographer who perfectly captured the human condition in
I
black and
didn't
white?
fall asleep, and that sure didn't feel like a dream.
Bueller?
Weird.
Diane Arbus.
There you go, Victoria. Why Arbus?
Because of her images of hopeless faces, you feel like totally haunted by the eyes of those sad mothers and children.
She saw humanity as tortured, right? And frankly, it's bullshit. Shh, 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 shh. Keep that to yourself.
Why can't I?
Seriously, though, I could frame any one of you in a dark corner and capture you in a moment of desperation. And any one of you could do that to me. Isn't that too easy? Too obvious? What if Arbus chose to capture people at the height of their beauty or innocence? She had a brilliant eye. So, she could have taken another approach.
I have to
I can't
admit,
really-
I'm not a big fan of her work. I
Oh, sorry, my
prefer
bad.
Robert Frank.
Look at this crap. How can I show this to Mr. Jefferson? I can hear the class laughing at me now.
Me too, Victoria. He captured the essence of post-war beat America.
I can't
And there was
believe I still
honesty
have
about
this
the
pencil
economic
case.
conditions of the
I
era.
should upgrade to the 21st century.
Yeah, you should. It's kind of.
But I like it old school.
I don't know.
Which explains why Frank was
I do
Kerouac's
love my
favorite
analog
muse.
camera.
And both were the great
I should take a quick
chroniclers
picture now.
of the 1950s. Well,
Really?
we've all seen that
Not in
iconic
class,
shot of
just like that?
Kerouac on the balcony. And if you haven't, shame,
I
shame.
haven't kept up with my journal as
Capturing
much as
the
I
romantic
should.
urban solitude of the 20th century poet.
If anybody else looked at this, what would they think?
Whoa, check this out. 8 out of 8 pages. And we can go previous. Whoa, whoa, whoa. That's a lot of reading to do. Okay, get ready for it. So, July 10th, 2013, I got accepted into Blackwell Academy. If words could dance, this would be a rave, even though I've never been to one. But who cares, because I got into Blackwell Academy! All in caps. I didn't think I would be so excited, since it's not like I didn't used to live in the same town. But when I saw the text from the Blackwell Scholarship Office, I could literally feel my pulse speed up. I thought it was going to say, "Sorry, thanks for playing." It took me a few seconds before I read the whole thing. I guess I wanted to enjoy that last moment of blissful ignorance. And when I saw the first word, "Congratulations," I think I screamed. My mom cried and my dad laughed. They're so weird, but they're happy, and this means extra financial support because they don't have to pay anything to Blackwell. This means new clothes, and if I can work it, a new laptop. Oh, and I have to keep telling myself in caps that I am going to Blackwell Academy. Nice. August 18th, 2013. So this is it. I'm leaving Seattle to go back to Arcadia Bay. Oh, Arcadia Bay. Whoa. Arcadia Bay reminds me... Lol, okay. It reminds me of The Longest Journey. Arcadia was the realm of magic in The Longest Journey. That is interesting. I don't know if that's like a throwback or Arcadia Bay. Yeah, okay. Usually people go to high school closest to home. I suppose I am too. It's just I haven't lived there for 5 years. Out of all the best photography programs in the world, I chose to go to the smallest, back in a town I was excited about leaving. Maybe I wanted to come back all along, just to see if Chloe and I are still even friends. But I do wish Chloe could have moved with us to Seattle. The city was made for her. When we would play pirates in our rooms and in the woods, it seemed like Seattle was that fabled fairway island of treasure and adventure that we were always seeking, with coffee shops. But Seattle wasn't like a fable. Au contraire, now Blackwell Academy seemed more exotic to me than any other place in the world. To study photography under Max Jefferson, sigh, insert hearts and flowers, plus there will be cool, diverse students from everywhere. It would be like my high school now. I never really found a groove with my classmates, or boys. I'm lucky I have a couple great friends here, but it's time to ship out. Oh dear. I love Seattle. I love the way the journal is made. Oh, and we have we have some categories here. Cool. Okay. So maybe Arcadia Bay will actually turn out to be the island of treasure and adventure I've been looking for. August 25, 2013. Shit is crazy here. I didn't realize how much crap I had to pack until I had to pack all my crap. Mom and Dad are getting a little too excited I'm clearing out my room, though I caught Mom crying when she was packing my shirts. That made me want to cry like a little girl and never leave Seattle. So instead of packing, I feel like burning all my clothes, then just raiding a thrift store to build up a new Max wardrobe over my junior year. Not that I even have an old Max wardrobe. Nobody will know me except for Chloe, and who knows how different we are now. So I can cut my hair, get a tat, and some piercings. Maybe date a cute foreign exchange artiste from Paris or Rome. I could do anything, unless I get busted. And there will be so many super cool chances for my photography to get exposed. Thinking about that is when I get scared, but excited. And then I don't feel like crying at all. I get tingles down my arms, sensing the universe opening up for me. I can't wait to leave. I just want things to be different at Blackwell. September 2nd, 2013, 12:07 a.m. Damn, okay. My first entry from my new dorm room the night before my first day at Blackwell. Whew! I haven't had any time to write or even take pictures since I got here. My shit is in boxes all over the room, which is small, but mine, and I never want to leave. I can't wait to decorate. I plan a whole wall of photos. I did meet some of my dorm mates who, though I suck at remembering their names, so I won't bother right now. But I think I can already see who's going to be cool to me and who's not. It's a bitch trying to get settled into a new school and social scene after I finally found good friends in Seattle. But I'm here now, and this is the start of my new life. Sweet dreams. September 3rd, 2013. Blackwell sucks ass. I told myself not to whine so soon, but damn, the day started like Christmas morning. I barely had any dreams because I was so pumped to start my first official day of my new life. Like a dork, I couldn't figure out what to wear, so I chose what it was on the floor. I'm no good with names and faces right away, but I picked up some names like Kate, Brooke, Taylor, Alyssa, and how could I forget Victoria Chase? Rich, stylish, entitled. I could feel instant judgment when she looked at my raggedy ass clothes. As if I'm at Blackwell to strike fashion poses. Maybe I'm being extra crispy sensitive, but I think Victoria wants life here to be like her own reality show. Ugh. So that wasn't fun. Along with my general social unease, I thought it would be easier being back. Call the wambulance. I don't want this day to end all whoa is Max. Or who is Max? Whoa is Max. It was incredible to walk across the green campus in the morning mist. I love the stone steps and brick walls of Blackwell. Everything is a picture waiting to be taken. Speaking of, at least one great thing did happen today. Mr. Jefferson's photography class. There's more to tell, but journal, forgive me, I'm truly wiped out. September 4th. I have an ass load of homework already. So much bullshit. At least give us noobs a day to acclimate. But to prove I'm not a total loser, I made a new friend in my science class. His name is Warren Graham, and he's a serious geek, plus he's dark and witty. He comes across as kind of a know-it-all, but it turns out he does kind of know it all. Know a lot, yeah. We talked about photographers, and he actually named a few I'd never heard of. We traded numbers, and he'll be a good study partner, or a good friend. I'll need at least one based on the click action here. I thought being 18 meant I didn't have to deal with this teenage drama anymore. I thought. At least I get to research famous photographers for some of my homework. Mr. Jefferson assigned us a ton of reading, but this is exactly what I want to study. Jefferson is super cool and super chill. He doesn't try to be hip. He doesn't try to be too hip, just says what he thinks and expects us to do as well. I think he's a genius. Oh my god, I want to marry him. Just joking. This one class is worth all the social dysfunction. September 15th. Homework is kicking my ass. I bet the teachers grade harder just to stop you from feeling special. But Victoria Chase and her snob minions still front like they're honored guests at Blackwell. The bros here aren't that different. Nathan Prescott is Victoria's male clone, with way more money and attitude, if that's possible. His family is the oldest in Arcadia Bay, and I heard stories about them when I was a kid. The Prescotts give a shitload of bank to Blackwell, so Nathan acts like he literally owns the school. Yesterday during class, he put his feet on the desk, started texting, and the teacher didn't say jack. I'd get suspended, but him and Victoria are part of the silly elite Vortex Club that puts on popular parties, and so they get their way. It's good to be king and queen. I don't want to slam everybody. I do like Kate Marsh. She's down the hall and in one of my classes. She's so pretty and sweet and friendly. It makes her more beautiful than the beaches like Victoria, who think beauty is just your face and outfit. See? I'm already playing their drama games. No more. September 23rd. Finally had a chance to take some actual shots around campus today. A perfect blue sky day. I always forget how great I feel after I take pictures when I've been slacking off. Speaking of pictures, Mr. Jefferson told us about the National Everyday Hero photo contest he wants us all to enter. The winner gets a trip to San Francisco and lots of publicity. He wants just one photograph from each student. This is exactly why I wanted to come to Blackwell, and of course I'm scared shitless to enter. At least I have a couple of weeks before the deadline in October, so I have plenty of time to stress and procrastinate. September 30th. I don't know whether I love it or hate it here. I'm trying to keep up with my science class and of all things. Like I give a shit or even understand it. Good thing I know Warren. Too bad I can't clone him to take my place in class. Mrs. Grant is much cooler than the class. She explains particle physics so even boneheads like me can kinda understand. I love how she relates society to science and vice versa. I can tell she's committed and passionate about life, unlike some of us in her class. But I'm trying to engage more, even if it means asking actual questions in class instead of hiding in the back. I'm just glad I'm not the only social misfit here. Now, how much homework are you avoiding? October 1st. October, my favorite month. The best weather of the year. I love watching the leaves change color, turning into tiny flames. But it's still too damn hot, thanks global warming, and I can't bust out the big coats and sweaters or scary movies yet. Soon. Kate let me borrow The October Country by Ray Bradbury. I haven't read much by him, which caused Warren to almost revoke my geek cred before I held up my copy of Battle Royale. But he nails the autumn atmosphere of small towns. The last time I wore a Halloween costume was with Chloe. I have pictures in one of my old albums. I should find a real Halloween party to crash so I can experience some social mingling. It's that or a Vortex Club Strokefest swimming party. Or is that back Strokefest? You so puny, Max. At least I'm trying to climb out of my cocoon. I shouldn't expect my life to completely change after a few weeks of Blackwell Academy. As my parents love telling me in a loop, you have all the time in the world. So, Chloe and Max was carved in that tree trunk that we saw in our dream, quote unquote. So, I'm curious to meet this Chloe character. Okay, now let's look at what we have here. Oh, here we go. This is Max. This is Jefferson. What do we have here? Whoa, okay. My name is Max Caulfield, and ever since I was a little kid, I knew I wanted to be a photographer. I've always seen the world through my own lens finder. Maybe it's a way for me to be a part of the world, but at a safe distance. For some reason, I was always drawn to old analog camera gear rather than digital tech. I love all kinds of styles and techniques, but for me, the instant camera selfie is the one I love most. I don't care if people make fun of me or not. I'm in great company, right? And now I've come all the way back to my childhood home to study photography at Blackwell Academy, a private school for 12th grade seniors. On a scholarship even. I originally left behind Chloe, my best friend forever, at least until I left without talking to her once in 5 years, and it feels so weird to be back here without seeing her yet. So I'm 18 now, an official adult, even though I don't always feel so wise or mature, and I'm ready to begin a whole new life here with retro camera at my side. Say cheese! Cool. Mr. Jefferson. Not only is Mark Jefferson one of the best photographers in the world, he's also my teacher. And one of the reasons I wanted to come to Blackwell. How often do you get to be mentored by one of your inspirations? I've always loved his deco and goth style, and he's so versatile with all of his incredible print and advertising work. Still, Jefferson can be a bit condescending. He's pretty hip for his age, but kinda aloof and sometimes pretentious. He has this smug smile when he thinks he's right. If he is one of the best photographers in the world, I'm sure he's a little bit, pretentious and smug. But I do think he's preparing us for how tough it is to be a full-time artist. He acts like he understands my own work and obsession with analog images. He really wants me to enter a photo in this Everyday Heroes contest, but I've done a good job of avoiding that. The winner gets to fly to San Francisco to represent Blackwell Academy and get national exposure. I'd like to think my work could be good enough to win, and I'm honored Jefferson even bugs me about the contest. Okay. Next off, Kate Marsh. I've forgotten if I've ever seen Kate Marsh smile or laugh in the past month. She's really sweet and nice, even though the other students make fun of her abstinence campaign. Even if they act immature, everybody at Blackwell are seniors, not high school freshmen. She gets a lot of shit, in fact. I know she's involved in a lot of religious groups, but she doesn't preach to me, so I don't care. But she's been extra quiet and introverted in the past couple of weeks. She looks like she's in zombie mode. I wish I could help her, but I can barely help myself. I wonder if that bullying has worn her down. I can see how it would. I have to make an effort to talk to her more often, maybe invite her to a tea or a movie. True love waits. Okay, although she's an adult, I bet she's not allowed to watch R-rated films. Okay, so this can be a potential problem here that we need to look into. Then there's Victoria Chase, the elite of Blackwell Academy and a total bitch. And I hate saying that. I just don't know why somebody who's so rich and beautiful needs to be so fucking mean. 18 years olds are at a prestigious academy should be evolving into artists and scholars, not reality show contestants. Victoria does everything for maximum drama. She actually wastes her time calling me out in class and taunting Kate Marsh. For reals, I wish her parents could see her in action. They'd cut off that trust fund fast. Then again, she's in the Vortex Club, and they seem to own the school, so maybe that's why she doesn't give a shit. The odd thing is that she does know art and photography. She can't even say all those French names that break my tongue. Her work is a little cold, but she has a good eye. So, sorry. She also has an eye for Mr. Jefferson, which is so obvious that I'm even embarrassed for her. Oh my god. She does everything but sit in his lap. He keeps his distance though. We can all tell she's trying to win the Everyday Heroes contest. I'm sure it drives her crazy when there's somebody she can't buy or seduce. Ha! Awesome. Okay, let's move on to photography. Episode 1 is called Crysalis. Okay. What is this? Are these are sketches, right, or what? Okay. I don't know, maybe I guess we'll find out, right? What is this? Okay. And texts. Whoa, we have some texts here. Okay, from Dad. Have a very special 18th birthday. You're an adult now, but you're still our little girl. Check your account. Don't blow it all at once. Okay, Dad. Back. Kate. Whoa. Hey Max, you around? Always, you okay? Did you want to get a tea later today? Absolutely. I'll be free after 4. Talk to you later. Okay. Happy birthday, Maxine. We can't believe it's been 18 whole years since you were brought to us. XO. Okay, Mom. And Warren. Let's see what Warren has to say here. Whoa, only text from him, huh? Do you want to meet for coffee after school? I need an excuse to not study. Please! Make sure you check your necromantic on my flash drive. Hey Mad Max, let's bust shit up. Wait, I'll have to study for physics test. So, if we bust anything, we also have to measure its velocity. Don't ignore this message. Okay. Damn, he's like... Message at 306, 306, 307. Damn, son. Okay.